Lemonade. Tell them what you did this morning. No, tell them. Tell them. It's what I do. Since Lemonade's not going to tell you, I guess I'll tell you what happened this morning. And that is, I let her out to go to the bathroom. And usually it was like 9 o'clock. So usually the deer are all gone by 9 o'clock. They like to come in early and be near the cabinet. And then they leave by about 7, 8 o'clock. So I opened the door. Forgot all about the turkeys. Man, we've had gangs of turkeys running around. Every year around this time, around Thanksgiving time, the turkeys come running around. So Lemonade takes off after a gang of turkeys. The turkeys run away. She's barking. And then as soon as they get enough distance away for her to be lazy, she says, forget that. Turns around to go pee. And 2 of the turkeys come back at her. So they're like coming back, not running, but like trying to sneak up on her. And I see this all going down. I'm in my slippers and pajamas. I am not prepared. And I run over and I'm like, no, go away, go away. And these turkeys are just looking at me like I'm just silly. So I had to wave my arms and scream and run out and look like a crazy person in my slippers and pajamas. It's darn Lemonade. She starts trouble she can't finish all the time. So now I have to worry about the turkeys when she goes out in the morning, and just another thing, just another day with Lemonade. Tara, health and fitness.
Health and fitness. It's a beautiful day.
Beautiful day. The sun is not too strong.
It's a good fall day for Florida.
Finally fall.
Only for about 5 minutes.
Yeah, and then it gets hot, but we'll enjoy it while we can. It's a fall time coming. Relaxing, and today we're walking a little slower than usual because my knee is really hurting me. But normally we'd be like, whoo, whoo, and Tara would be like, come on, Jen. Yeah, Tara like walks so fast that I have to run to keep up with her. Look at your legs, they're long.
There's no point if you don't walk fast.
So this is all for nothing today?
No, it's all good.
I'm trying my best, but my knee keeps every like 5th step. It's like,
tell that knee to stop. It doesn't hurt.
Doesn't hurt.
It feels good.
Feels good and fine.
And it's just aging.
Shut up, Tara.
It's part of aging.
Stop it, Tara. How would you like me to say it to you?
You say it to me all the time.
No, I don't.
Well, I'm older than you, so you can totally say it. I can handle it. See these shoulders? I can handle it.
Can handle it. See these shoulders? I can handle it. I know some of you have been asking if I'm going fishing or if I've gone fishing, and I really hadn't been fishing for a long time, but this weekend I started up again, and I managed to catch a catfish. I don't like catfish. And a bluegill, but no bass. Bass is like the thing you really want to catch because it's fun and they're really challenging. So Brittany and I have been going out in the evenings and fishing, and we keep getting bites, big bites, but then they let go. Go.
No!
You lost him?
Where did it go? I'm so sad. He was on it.
I'm sorry.
Johnny was on it. You saw it.
Yeah, I believe you. Go get him again. Never give up the fight. So the fish are definitely winning out there, but it's been fun getting out there and just you know, just enjoying the weather because it's cooling off and it's getting beautiful. There's always a beautiful sunset, and yeah, so nothing really to show for it yet, but when I catch a bass I'll be sure to let you know. Guess what, you guys? I got invited to go play a gig at a tea house in Sarasota, and they actually didn't have any staff to take me today because they were short. But my friend Amanda from church said she would take me, so it's still on. We're just waiting for her. And this place is a tea house, and they have that boba tea, which normally would be like the opposite of what I would normally ever try. But since, you know, it's good to try new things and I'm going to be there, I'm going to try it, and I'll let you know what I think. Jenny from Music Compound, where my music school, asked me if I wanted to basically play a gig at a tea house. Not a coffee house, but a tea house. And it was for, I think it was a fundraiser, so it was pretty cool. And I almost didn't make it, but Amanda such a good friend took me down there, and I played in front of all these people, and it was really cool. I did all my original songs. I did like 2 or 3 sets. It was crazy to be up there, and people were clapping, and then when I was done with my last set, everyone started chanting, "One more, one more, one more." Oh my goodness. That meant a lot to me, because that means they weren't like, finally she's getting off the stage. Like, they wanted me to sing another song. And that meant a lot, because it just means a lot, you know, when people respond and like what you're doing. That was special in my heart. And then I decided to try boba tea, which I did not think I would like, because the consistency, it's got little like rubbery balls in it. But I know that bobas are like tapioca, and I love tapioca pudding. So they have the bubble tea, which is like these little bursting flavor bubbles, and then they have the boba, which is the classic tapioca. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. I know you will. So I decided to get the classic boba tea, and I got a tea shake, so it was strawberry, and it had these like black balls of tapioca in the bottom. I must say, it was odd but good. I actually enjoyed chewing on the tapioca. It was like gummy bears or something, and it was really good. So now I've tried a new thing outside of my comfort zone for sure, and I decided that I like boba tea. So that was a really good outing. And then we got Texas Roadhouse. They had a really good system, like you wait in your car, and they call you and they seat you, and everyone's spaced out. So it was really safe, and it was just a good time. Me and Amanda back together again. And then just this Monday, I did a featured artist on Main Street again. Remember last year I used to do the open mics on Main Street. Well, they started up again, and I was the featured artist. So I opened up the show, and my friends came. It was outside, so my friends from church came. I was so grateful to see them, and that they showed up just for me. And it was a great time. I sang again with my friend Morgan, and I just had fun. So it's been a fun week. I just been having trouble consistently filming, because I always think, oh, I'm gonna film this, and then I didn't film it. I know some of you may have seen my short film that I posted this week, and you're probably like, oh, she can make a short film but can't make a vlog, huh? Yeah, that's what I'd be thinking too. But honestly, I had written the short film like last weekend, and it was the perfect day to film it with Kimiko 2 days ago. It was overcast and everything, and I just really wanted to get that, because it was already written and structured. It was like not as daunting in my mind. So I was like, oh, let's just go shoot this whole thing. So we did that, and I'm gonna show you a link. I'll put a link in the description if you want to watch the completed film. It was a little comedy we made, and I'm happy with the way it came out. Kimiko was really helpful to me, even though the mosquitoes were getting us, and it was kind of humid. She stuck with me, and we made a film. And hey, if you want to do something, you know, just do it. Find a way to do it. That's what I say. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be just the right circumstances. But if there's something you want to do, something artistic, creative, or even learn a skill or something, or it could be math or anything. Even if you can't be perfect, there's never really going to be perfect time. So it's just good to keep doing things and practicing. And I just wanted to say that, because I know a lot of people, including myself, would be like, well, let me wait till I have a better camera, or I have this or that. But sometimes it's nice to just be like, heck it. We're just going to go outside and shoot this film right now. And that's what we did, and it was fun. Once it's supposed to be burritos. I don't really like burritos, especially their burritos. But sometimes I open up the inside and eat what's inside. So let's see what's inside. Oh, I like this rice with the corn. Kimiko has no faith in me. Look at her over there. Looking like a cute bumblebee. Kimiko doesn't believe me that by 2 o'clock I'll have all my laundry put away, which is 2 weeks worth of laundry sitting in bags over here. I'm gonna make both Kimiko and Brittany proud by getting my laundry put away by the end of this first shift, well, before chemical leaves and before Brittany gets here. Yeah. Something I haven't mentioned in a long time, my book. I've been working again with Jenny. My editor's been working on my book, and I'm back working with Jenny. She had some personal stuff she had to take care of, so we worked together the other day, and we're at the end of the book. So I'm just going through the end and fleshing it out. Then I'll probably have to do like one more edit through just for typography stuff, and I'm planning on self-publishing because I did have 2 agents that were interested. One wrote me back and changed her mind. She wasn't interested anymore. The other one I haven't heard from, and quite honestly, I'm just ready to self-publish. And unless I hear back from that agent like magically in the next couple weeks, I'm going to get ready to self-publish because I just want to get the book out. It's not like I'm trying to make like a New York bestseller or anything. I just want to get the book out for you guys because, you know, I know you really were rooting for me for this book, and it's just important to me that it gets out. It's not something that has to be like a big, huge deal. So that's what I've put my mind on now as far as my book. Would you like to hear a little excerpt? I think I'll read you an excerpt. All right, let me get it on my computer. Here is a part of my book that I wrote, and it's about my brothers and I and some things. Well, let me just read it. A turning point for me was both a help and a foreshadowing. I had to learn to shout at the leaves. Here's how it happened. Every fall, my older brothers and I would play in the fallen leaves from the twin oak in our front yard. I loved when my brothers buried me under the leaves we raked up. I enjoyed the warmth and darkness under there, with only muffled sounds from the outside world. I felt safe under the weight of the leaves, but those dusty leaves also made it hard to breathe. If I stayed under there too long, I would cough and choke. Hearing me sputter, my brothers would shout at me to unbury myself and come up for air. Once I did, the cool air would hit my face, and I would take a deep breath. Wiping my eyes, I would notice how bright the autumn colors were in the sunlight. It was like seeing the world for the first time. What refreshment! But staying buried isn't conducive to life. One definition of buried is covered up or repressed. Little did I know that my future would have me buried in darkness, struggling to find light in life. My brothers couldn't save me during those times. I was going to have to shout at those leaves and save myself. Oh, that's a little clip from the book. I know it's like, it's foreshadowing to the hard times I went through, but we all know the end of the story, so it's okay to read the little bit of sad part because we know how the story is going to end up. Much love. I'm working on a short film that some producers are interested in. Some actual producers are interested in my short film called Elephant in the Room. And it's one of the characters is kind of modeled after myself and inspired by events in my life, but it's a total fictional story. And I need to write the synopsis so that you guys can really get a feel for it. But she meets up with 3 other characters who all have disabilities, it turns out, and they're going to try to rob a memorabilia store. The reason why they're robbing the memorabilia store is because the owner of the store has swindled them on an elephant Pez dispenser. So they all had ordered them online and he never sent them out. So he basically stole from them and they figure they're just going to go take the elephant themselves. Chaos ensues. We'll see what happens. It's going to be a fun film, and it's going to be like, hopefully if the producers do decide to take it on, it's going to be like with professional cinematographers, and our actors are all going to have the actual disabilities that their characters have. And I hope it. So I'm working with a writer who's helping me get my treatment ready, and then I'm going to write it into a script format and get it off to the producers and see what we can do. By the way, the plants outside, the mystery plants, are marigolds. Who would have thought? They're really tall and they're just beautiful. They're orange and yellow. I brought one to Tara the other day and she was like, "Aw," and they're just really cute. So they are not weeds. They were marigolds. And I planted those marigolds so long ago and nothing. They never grew. Everything else grew and died, but the marigolds were like, we got this, and they came up and they grew. So I decided that I'm gonna, for next time around, I'm gonna do just flowers in my garden and see if I can do better with just a flower garden. I like to try sunflowers again, marigolds. I like different flowers that I like. Maybe impatiens. Do those grow well in Florida? I don't know. This time I will do research. Okay, so I got this package today. It was kind of a creepy package. It had like a lot of tape around it and styrofoam, and I was kind of scared to open it. But I opened it, and it was another set of these things from Fly Nova. I guess they've redone them because the other ones were kind of dangerous. We had to play with them outside, and like, I was honestly scared for my fingers. But they have redone them, and this is like a soft. Anyways, you gotta see this, guys. It's so cool. Lemonade, you ready? You ready? Alright, you ready? Here we go. Lemonade doesn't even care. Woo! Woo! Uh-oh. They came from Fly Nova, which they had sent me those other, I don't know if you've seen a video I made. Oh gosh, Carrie was still working with me back then. It was like last year. You can do tricks and stuff. Yeah. So I'm excited to show these to you. I don't know if they're out for sale. I have to read through this some more, but I know the brand is called Fly Nova, and they sent them to me. So I guess technically that's sponsored because they sent me a product, but I didn't like ask them to send me a product, but it's still sponsored. If a company sends you a product and I show it to you, then it's technically sponsored. So is the geckos that I'm about to show you. Also were sent to me by a company, so that's sponsored as well. But I just wanted to show you guys because I do think they're cool. Like, if they sent me something, I was like, I wouldn't show it to you. Okay, I have one other sponsored fidget to show you, and this came from a company called Pocket Gecko. You can see here, I'll hold it back because the focus. Pocket Gecko, and it's a 3D printed little gecko guy. It's kind of called a fidget, but they have one suggestion for something you could do with this is to actually make stop motion with it. And I think that is the best idea. Like, because it has so many little joints and stuff, you could really move this around just like slightly every time and make a little gecko scurrying stop motion. It feels good in my hand. I do wish it was heavier. Like those ones that are filled with sand. You know what I'm talking about? They have like turtles and lizards or geckos, and they're filled with sand. So I do wish it was heavier. It's kind of a light plastic. But, I mean, it's fun, and they have them on Amazon. I'll put a link in the description, and it's an affiliate link. So if you do click that link and buy the gecko or anything on Amazon, I will get like a small percentage from Amazon. It doesn't come from you, like it doesn't charge you anything extra, but Amazon does give me a small percentage. That is full disclosure. So yeah, that's just about this because it's a sponsored little toy. So they sent it to me, and I thought I did like it enough to show you, just like the Fly Nova. Next, I have a toy, not sponsored. Tammy from Rec Therapy came to see me, and she brings me fidgets to basically rate. Like, I'll rate her new fidget toys that she gets for the clients. And she brought this, and I think I'm married to it. It's called an Arggh ball. Literally, that's what it says on the Arggh. A-R-G-G-H exclamation mark, Arggh ball. And it is the most best, squeeziest Arggh tension relieving, calming thing I've ever played with. Like the best stress ball I've ever to date. I know I've showed other little stress things, but this one wins them all. It's called an Arggh ball, and I just love it. There was also an orange one. This one seems to be filled more with almost like a shaving cream type stuff. Doesn't quite, it makes a really kind of weird noise. It doesn't quite do for me what this one is the best. I always have it on my desk. So Tammy actually let me hold it. Hopefully she lets me hold it forever. Tammy, if you're watching this, forever. Because I was having a really hard day I think it was like last Friday. And I picked this up. I think my case manager picked it up and gave it to me. It just calmed me down. So I love it so much. I'll also leave a link to this in the description. About that laundry. I still haven't put my clothes away, but I've moved them from the floor to the bed. And now that they're on the bed, I can't ignore them. Because if I want to go to sleep tonight, I'm going to have to put them away. So I think that was a good move on my part. I have work to do. Okay guys, well, I gotta go edit this vlog and then get that laundry taken care of. Maybe before Brittany gets here. She'll be so proud of me. Okay guys, over and out. It's just your Msumba with Rebranding Autism, and I'll see you another day with another video. Haven't heard that in a while. Okay, bye. Hi Dr. Naya.
Hola.
She's the nicest, she's the coolest, and she's teaching me Spanish.
Kind of, yes.
Yes.
Un poquito de español.
Sí, un poquito de español. Yo
What?
hablo.
Yo
un
hablo
poquito
español.
Sí. Sí, now you're in the
Y aquí
vlog.
estamos enseñándole un poquito de español.
Oh, what she said.
Today I slipped on my slippers and I choked on my dinner, and my dog rolled in something not alive. Oh, I messed up on my taxes, but I'm gonna relax, 'cause my mom says the sun will always rise. Oh, tomorrow's a new day filled with possibilities. I've got songs that I haven't written yet, so I'll grab my pen and paper and I'll dry my eyes, 'cause tomorrow the sun will rise.
Boots, you're eating your food. Good boy, good girl. Boots does exist, you guys. I just wanted to verify that. You see his little white feet? Oh, Boots. He's so cute eating his food.